Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing the end of year book tag. I can't believe that it's December. I always mean to do this video earlier and never do, but we're doing it now. I have not read as much as I wanted to this year, but it's been a weird year, so let's just get into the questions. The first question is, are there any books you started this year and haven't finished? Yes. Weirdly enough, none of them are physical books. I think having a physical book makes me want to finish it. But the first one is My Policeman by Bethan Roberts. I wanted to read this book before the movie came out so that I had read it already. I'm about 60% of the way through. I'm enjoying it. It just is a little bit slow compared to what I normally read, so it is taking me a while. We also have A Little Bit Country by Brian D. Kennedy. I was really enjoying it. I was absolutely going through it really fast, and then I don't know what happened. Something happened and I stopped. And I haven't picked it back up. I am really enjoying it though. The last book that I didn't actually write down and just remembered as I was talking is Blue Lily, Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater. I completely forgot that I was reading this book until basically right now. I was doing a reread of The Raven Cycle and was about halfway through the third book and just stopped. This keeps happening. I just keep stopping halfway through books. But hopefully I will finish all of them by the end of the year. The next question is, do you have any autumnal books to transition you to the end of the year? Yes. I don't know exactly if this book is autumnal, but I've heard it's kind of got a dark academia vibe, so I'm going with it, and that is If We Were Villains by Emma L. Rio. I don't know what this book is about. All I know about it is that it's dark academia vibes, and that sold me. But I live in Australia where it is summer. We are not going into the winter season, no. It's been pretty warm. Today it's not. I am fully wearing a sweater, but I thought I'd pick out a book that's got more summer transition vibes. For that, I have picked I Kissed Charawilla by Casey McQuiston. I can't believe I haven't read this book. I don't want to talk about it. Well, let's just move on. I need to read that book. The next question is, are there any new releases you're still waiting for? This made me realize that I have not at all kept up with new releases. I had no idea what was coming out, what has recently come out. So I did go online and look up new releases and realized there was one that I've heard of that I'm actually really interested in reading. It has come out. It came out on the 29th of November, and that is Never Ever Getting Back Together by, who is it by? Sophie Gonzalez. It sounds great. I'm hoping to read it. I think it's got Christmas vibes. It might be set at Christmas. I don't know. I go into books blind a lot of the time, so I'm just kind of here for the vibes. The next question is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And I'm not gonna lie, I do have a massive stack of books on my floor that I want to get through this year, but for this question specifically, I feel like I have to read Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. This is not my copy. This is a book I borrowed from a friend so long ago now. I told her I'd get it back to her in a week, and that was months ago, so I would like to get this done by the end of the year. I've heard very good things. My friend loves it. I just haven't read it. Next is one that I've been wanting to read literally since it came out, and I just still haven't, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I am very ashamed about this. I'm so ashamed that I haven't read this yet. I remember when it was coming out, didn't read it. I bought the physical book and Crooked Kingdom a year or 2 ago so that I would read them. Still haven't. I need to get this book read. The last one is a little bit of a wild card. It is Journey to the Center of the Earth 3D, the novel. This is the novelization of a movie I loved as a kid. I saw it at a thrift store and picked it up, and I really want to read it. It'll be a very quick read, but I'm just excited. Look, it's got pictures from the movie. The next question is there a book that you think could shock you and become your favorite of the year? This is one that wouldn't shock me if it was my favorite. It's just that I want to read it by the end of the year, and I think it could be my favorite book, and that is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have heard such good things about this book and have been wanting to read it, and say it with me, just haven't. I have barely read this year, and what I have read has been rereads. It's a problem. The last question is, have you started making reading plans for the next year? Yes. Every year my goal is to read 50 books, which looks like it's not gonna happen this year, but I'm trying my best. But I also have a bunch of like reading challenges that I want to do for videos. So there are a bunch of books and then like categories of books that I would like to read. So I'm really excited for that in the new year. I also have like a goal to not reread as much next year because it's a problem, and my TBR shelf is a lot bigger than my actual read shelf, so I need to get through some of my physical books. I can't believe the end of the year is like here. It's crazy. I'm sorry that my voice has been so weird this video. I am still recovering from COVID. I've been coughing like crazy. It is not very fun, but that is all I have for you today. If you liked this video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe. I post twice a week. My social media links are all below. Did I tell you to subscribe? Subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.